It's on the fourth day of the SPAR National Netball Championships, and I'm speaking with me, Rita Oosthuizen, who wrote a very awesome book with the history of netball. It's amazing. Rita, nice, it's an honor meeting you, and it's all great to learn more about what happened in the past about netball. Can you just tell me a bit about what inspired you to write about this book about netball?
Well, it's my pleasure to be here at the championships in Johannesburg, the South African Netball Championships. I was the founder member, together with others, of the very first Netball Championships in 1951. And what inspired me to put this book together, but this book dated from 1891, when the game of netball was founded by Professor Naismith, a Canadian professor in Boston at the university. And he wanted to find an indoor game during the long winter months, a round ball game for his lazy students during the cold winter months. And he invented the game of netball that spread from there to England, and then of course to all the British colonies in the world, and today, sir, to almost every country in the world. And you know that the game of netball is the biggest women's team game in the world.
Interesting, Rita. And when you have to, I heard that you have been the coach of the Proteas. Amazing. When was that, and what happened in that team? Because I can see today you really have been around, and the age, you really must be old. When did you head the team?
I will tell you my age. Then people will realize how long I've been in netball. I'm 80 years old.
My word!
And of course, South Africa played in 1963 in the first World Netball Championships in England, when we came 6th. And then, the next one, 4 years later, South Africa came 3rd. It shows you how we improved and how quickly we pick up the game. And do you realize that we've got the best talent in the world, and we've got the wonderful sunshine weather in South Africa for this game, netball. And then, of course, we were through politics, as you all know. We, South African sport was not included in the world sport. But we went back when England invited us in 1994, and I took the team, and we won every possible test against England, who was then 3rd in the world. That was 94. In 95, we participated again in the World Championships, Birmingham, England. Marlene Wagner was the coach. I was head of delegation. And there we ended 2nd in the world. We beat New Zealand, and Australia were the winners, the Australians. So we've come a long way, but we were for 28 years out in the cold because of the politicians.
Interesting. Tell me about something, comparing the Proteas from back in the years when you were heading it and today. Do you think there is some improvement, or there's just been a bit of a lack of this and that in the team?
Well, all I can say is they were called then the Springboks. And then after that, we are called the Proteas. That's also a good name for the team. But in those days, when we started again in 94, we were so hungry for competition. And we have talent because we kept netball going in South Africa at a very high level. And we kept our standard of netball. Every year we had our netball championships, and we had all women in South Africa since 75 playing netball. Only women. To me, it's a women's team game, and even today, it is the talent that we have got, but we have got to develop the talent from primary school to high school, university, or age 18, 19, and from there onwards. But so what we lack most, we've got the material, is the basic skills of the game of netball must be addressed during the primary and high school years. And what we need most, we've got the material, we've got thousands of girls who can play top netball, but they need coaching, they need training, and they need very hard work.
Thank you very much, Rita, and again I just want to say Happy Women's Day. Thank you very much. And interesting, in the book it's got a very awesome background of the netball, of which of us who have just born yesterday, we don't understand what actually the mentions or what happened back in the days. Thank you very much for speaking to us, Rita. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you. We women feel proud of this special day to us, to honor the women and to honor the South African netball players. Thank you, sir.